Johnny, just what's your message to the players right now? What are you telling them? What do you want them thinking about going into the tournament?
We got to stand on business. We got to go in there and embrace this opportunity. It's a great opportunity, and we just need to go in there and take one game at a time and put our best foot forward. So I think they have come in. They've been pretty focused in practice, and we've been getting after it. So I think they're excited for the opportunity.
Coach, if you would, just kind of take me through your Sunday. You obviously were down in or up in Nashville, I guess. Had an opportunity to watch the game, celebrate the game, and then we're back for the selection show. And I believe you said you went straight into scouting. So just kind of, how'd you do it all without getting a speeding ticket or something?
Well, I speed all the time, so I'm used to it. But I probably shouldn't say that out loud. But it's just something that I am used to. So we was very excited to go up there and support our men and coach. That's special. I've been in that ball game several times, and that's just really special. So it was really great to be there. And oh my God, it almost felt like we were in Neville. I mean, the crowd was there and the energy was amazing. But yeah, they flew us back right after, and I was able to get home, take a quick shower, change clothes, and go to the selection party. And then after that, we went to my staff and I went to work. Yeah.
Just what have you heard from your players since what was it like watching your name come up on the screen? And I know it was such a goal for so many of them. How have they taken it, and how excited are they?
They're very excited. They had a few mixed emotions about being in the play-in game, but my message to them is embrace this opportunity and go out there and, like I said, stand on your business. Take care of business. So if you feel like you shouldn't have been there, we need to go in there. We need to take care of business. We're they also saw yesterday where we were picked to. Lose that game. We were not picked to advance. So that's a little bit extra motivation. Go in there with a chip on your shoulder and play. We play with the best of the best. So if we go in there and we take care of our business and everybody do their job, I feel like we'll have an opportunity there.
Coach, playing Arizona, it's a program's had a lot of success the last few years. Just what stands out about this particular team for them as y'all head into this matchup?
They're almost like a twin team to us. They play, pretty much the same style. They like to press a lot. They'll throw some junk at you. They like to get up the floor and score quick. So just looking at them, it's eerie because we play the same way. They like to pressure the ball and do a lot of the same things that we do. So I do. I know Adia. I know she will. She'll junk it up a little bit. So we've been preparing for all of that.
Johnny, just what does making the tournament do for the program build? And you probably can't talk about conversations you're having with recruits right now, but in the past programs you've been with, how important is this step in the tournament? How does it kind of validate what you guys are doing?
It's a really big step. We've been telling players that you can come here and get pretty much everything you need. It's a great college town. It's a great university. You get great academics. It's definitely a family atmosphere. We have our big recruiting place is Atlanta, and goes out from there. But you don't have to go far from home. You can come and play here, and we're a program on the rise. We have a great fan base. They've been seeing that. It's building. It's getting better. So we've been able to get on the phone with people, and we've had players calling us that weren't before. I think they see that they like our style of play, and I do think they feel like this is a place on the rise, and they can come here and get what they need.
We've talked about what this means for the program certainly, but a couple weeks ago you had said this would be extra special for you because it's your first one as a head coach. So I mean, how have you personally reflected on hearing your guys' name called on Sunday, and now it's you on the sideline now?
I don't think I have yet. I think we've been going and going and going and one of my coaches said like, Coach, this is where you say we would be at this time. So, that was probably the first time I really sit back and thought about it. But I do feel like I mean I came here because I felt like we could get back here. And then, yesterday in practice, I told Honesty, this is what you told me you wanted to stay here to do. Like, she had an opportunity to go to the next level last year, but she wanted to get this program back. I came here because I felt like this was a place that we could build and get back to those years when Auburn was winning, and this is where Auburn should be, and it should be up from here.
Speaking of honesty, she had a rough couple of games as far as production goes. Just what's her, but she's tough. What's her mindset, and just what are you seeing out of her right now?
I mean, I think she has, and she knew that. I do think I think her teammates tried to pick her up, but in one of those games we won, one of those games we lost. I think she kind of got beat up pretty good in a couple of those games down the stretch, but she has, we've watched film. She's bounced back. She comes back. She comes to play every day. So she know that she's got to be extra good. So she's had a couple of really good productive practices. So I think hopefully we'll see the best of her going forward. I mean, we're gonna need that.